Right, got another radio in for repair. Let's open it up and make sure it's arrived in one piece. I think actually this is a restoration. I don't know how far we're going to go with this one.
See if I can get it up.
Cover it out. Okay, let's get that box to one side. Well, I'm sure you'll know what this one is straight away. It's a lovely old Roberts R200. Let's get that out of the way. It's got a couple brights missing off the top, but I found a seller on eBay that does these, so I sent the owner the link and he's managed to get 3 brand new brights for these, so we'll be putting those on. You've got to be careful on these particular knobs because they break in underneath where the screws tighten onto the shaft. It breaks the plastic. But these look to be okay. We've got the Roberts badge which looks intact. I'm not sure whether that's the original or not. Got a little bit of a dent in the grille, nothing too major. Hopefully we can roll that out with something. Back door's not latching very well. It just needs the little nails tightening up a bit. Right, so let's have a look inside. That's pretty typical of sets of this era. This is going to be early 60s, I would think. If there's any date codes on anything. I believe these were the later ones. There's earlier ones that used OC series transistors, which are fine. These later ones use these AF117s, which are really good transistors, apart from the fact that they short to the metal can. Yeah, actually this radio is in good nick. There's a couple of little bits of rust, but nothing to worry about. I won't even touch that. I'll make it look worse than what it is. Maybe just rub it over with a bit of WD. Unfortunately these old Plessies will have to go. They're not going to be any good. And the other thing in these sets that appears to be an issue is these brown, I'm not sure if they're Hunts, but yeah, they're in the audio section. They tend to kill it pretty dead. So we've got audio transformers on these, ferrite rod aerial, long wave, medium wave set. We've got this horrible plastic IF trimmers. Strange actually that we've got ferrite normal ones, and then smack bang in the middle we've got one with plastic tops to the slugs. I've had one of these before that John on the workbench today repaired for me, where the slug had actually come away. These plastic tops had been gnarled to hell. Right mess it was. Still haven't got that set back running yet. So I'm not going to take it out of the chassis yet. What we'll do is we'll put some power on it just to see what we've got, what current it's drawing, so bear with me. Alright, so make sure we're off. Yes we are. I'm going to start off with 7 volts with my current limiting on my power supply right down low. Let's turn them on. Okay. There is a bit of sound there on long wave, right where radio 4 should be. Put the power up a bit.
70 minutes of day 3 of test match has been dominated by South Africa. England have to chase 412. They mop up 4 for none. More likely going to be a lot more than that. On the picture she's getting drier and drier and ground started.
So we've got something.
Sweeping of the dust, remarking the line. Drinks are coming onto the pitch. One thing I've always been amazed at about cricket is how a team can dominate one match and then a few days later be completely dominated. There have been a couple of changes in the team, of course. Captain has been returned to South Africa, but he's up there.
Well, it's not performing very well. So the audio section, let's pop that back on for a minute. The audio section is had it. Hopefully nothing too much, and these haven't been twiddled by anybody. Medium wave is totally dead for some reason. Could be the wave change switch. Let's just give that a burst of deoxit. Oh, I can't get in there, can I? Okay. What I'll do is I'll pop it out of the chassis and we'll have another look. Now these can be a bit of a pig to get at the chassis. You've basically got 2 little wedges either side with a screw in. So you need to undo those very carefully because they're right by the ferrite. One. He's jammed in there. Well, the other one. God, dear. How are you supposed to get these out? Yes. Tricky. And as usual, this laminate's all this plies delaminating. Seems like someone's stuck these in as well. Yeah, and basically you need to just get a pair of pliers. Oops, excuse me for doing the camera, just pull them out. Cool. Easier said than done on this side because it's look at that. It's like a pack of cards. But again, that'll PVA up and just get it all back together again. Not overly worried about that. Right. It's just a case of wiggling the chassis now. This is the tricky bit. It's wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Till it comes out. Which is easier said than done. Let's pop it back in again. I have took quite a few of these apart. You wouldn't think so, would you? Oh, dear. Right. They go back in a lot easier than they come out. Hey. This one is not playing ball. You can see that we've got the ferrite aerial right smack bang in the front here, which makes all that a little bit more precarious. Just to test us a bit further. Take this door out of the way. Screws have seen better days as well, by the looks of it. No. These don't look too bad on this side, just take those out. So let's see if we can find some more miniature countersunk brass screws for this one. This bottom screw is just rusted away. Just running round and round and round. Let's see if I can get a screwdriver in behind. Give it a bit of leverage. Just snip that off. One back panel. Yeah, you can see how rusted these screws are. Look. Pretty bad. That bottom one's got no threads on it, I don't think. Okay, I'm going down the route of taking the knobs off. So I'm sure this is what I normally do. I haven't done one of these for a long time. See, yeah, we have got one there. Zoom you in. So we do have a poorly knob, which is this one. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hairline crack going right the way across there. And from the top of the knob, you can't see it. You can't see that at all. When you look underneath, sure enough, there it is. It's got a lot of muck and that in it, so got a couple of choices really. We can either try and trickle some super glue down it, but that doesn't always work. I think the best bet is to soak it, try and get them clean. Right, I'm pretty sure this has got to come forwards this way. The Rexine's all catching up underneath here. I think that's half the problem. Yeah, it is. I think that Rexine is catching all along there. It's gone old and brittle. It's had a lot of boot polish on it, I think. Come on. I know you want to. Okay, still at it. Okay, well I think she's coming out. I've managed to get the front lip past. I've taken this off of the support to make it a bit easier. This old Rexine was holding it in. God, he's fighting all the way though. Right, now I know you've got to tip it to get it past that. And it's the wires for the aerial stopping it now. God dear. I've never, well, I say I've never had one of these this bad before, but yeah I have. They're pigs to get out. Yes! Hooray! We're out at last. Dear oh dear. What a game. Yeah, wafer switch, pretty manky. Double-sided switch. And the front panel, trust me, you cannot do anything with that. Just a very light paintbrush, just to brush some of the dust off of it. Anything else you do with it, water will soak into it. Foam cleaner will clean a lot off of it. Literally just leave it be. It looks better, it's more authentic. It's got that antique-y look about it. Don't touch it. So the shocking output has got to be, use that knob, that's the pointer one there. Just tighten that back on. So we've got 2 out of 3 good knobs on these. The important thing is to not over tighten them. So I'm just working that switch now for a minute, just to get some of that cleaner in, just to see if we can bring medium wave in. So let's connect back up again. Maybe the connects up here a bit easier. So positive. Negatives everywhere. Let's try that. So we've got to look at the audio capacitors. There's nothing shorted there. So let's see if I can do this on my signal tracer.
By midday tomorrow, the area forecasts for the next 24 hours. The Viking, north at Sarah, south at Sarah, 40s, gravity. Westerly or southwesterly 5 or 6, occasionally 7 until later. Showers, only at first.
No medium wave reception. Let's get the signal tracer out. Got a medium here somewhere. It's gone on long wave as well now.
I'm over to bowl for that 28 minutes or so of play remaining. But England are tired. It's an energy sapping day. They've been in the dirt all day. I'm with you completely. I would 100% have a bowl now. And you'd want your 2 opening bowls to have 2 overs each, so 20 minutes. Pull out now. There will be a wicket in this over, I can see it. Morne Morkel's looking to tee off against Moen Ali. I don't want to say he's a poor case off-spin bowler, but he's no Gary Sobers. Oh, another drink. Mid-off gone back. No more time taken out. I think that's more of a message probably than a drink. Oh, just...
Well, there's signal there. Yeah, okay. I am getting signal there. Very, very weak. It's gonna be, well, it's a bit of a cliche, but it's strangely doesn't look like the AF117s. It looks like the capacitors. So all of these Plessies are going to have to go. And I think we'll try it again after that. So bear with me, I'm going to start taking these out.